Now, another huge court case we've been following for weeks now is coming to an end. Closing arguments began today in the murder trial of Dr. William Husel. Investigative reporter Bennett Haverly was there. Bennett?
Yolanda, prosecutors walk the jury through their argument, what has been their argument throughout the past several weeks, which is basically that the drug orders ordered by Dr. William Husel were excessive and accelerated the deaths of these patients. And Assistant Prosecutor David Zion used a demonstration to drive home this point.
These doses of fentanyl that the defendant gave, ordered to be given, prescribed to these victims, this is the cause of their death, folks. Even though they were very critically ill, and perhaps some of them were on a trajectory to die very soon anyways, you cannot hasten their death. You cannot quickly and painlessly cause the death of a dying person.
Zion was trying to counter the defense team's narrative that these 14 patients were dying anyway, and that Dr. Husel was simply providing comfort care to help his patients avoid suffering a painful death, or a bad death, as the defense has called it. Defense attorney Jose Baez then spent 3 hours during his closing arguments dissecting each portion of this case, calling the police investigation at best pathetic, noting that the nurses testified that they trusted Dr. Husel and that there was no evidence by the prosecution indicating how long these 14 patients would have lived were it not for the doses of fentanyl. He told the jurors that the prosecution has misled them.
He is Dr. William Husel. He dedicated his life to taking care of the ill, to taking care of patients, to saving lives, not to taking them. And to sit here and accuse him of something else is just nothing short of absurd.
The prosecution was given the opportunity to give a rebuttal statement, at which time Assistant Prosecutor David Zion pointed out that there was an expert witness who testified, you're right, there isn't an ability to tell when someone is exactly going to die. But he went on to say that that doesn't mean that you should get a free pass for killing a dying patient, even if you're a doctor of the year. We expect that jury instructions will be presented to the jury tomorrow. It's only after that time that the jury will begin to deliberate. Reporting live from the courthouse tonight, Bennett Haverly, 10 TV News.